Adidas AE1. You probably saw this coming, but don't overcomplicate it. Even as we eagerly await the reveal of the AE2, the Adidas AE1 remains the undeniable choice. Anthony Edwards' debut signature sneaker didn't just reignite excitement around Adidas basketball, it revitalized the basketball sneaker landscape as a whole. It certainly helps that the man wearing them every night is a walking highlight reel. Sorry, John Collins. Make no mistake, the 23-year-old Timberwolves guard is a cornerstone of the NBA's next generation. The AE1 itself is a head-turner, with its futuristic honeycomb design standing out in a crowded market. It's been further elevated by standout colorways, like the iridescent All-Star Edition, the mismatched red and blue pair for the 2024 McDonald's All-American Game, and the low-cut USA-themed Olympic versions. But perhaps the most impressive aspect of the AE1's debut has been its marketing. Jordan Tatum 3. Until Luka Doncic starts actually wearing his current signature shoe, we can't justify including him in this ranking. A more deserving candidate from the Jordan brand lineup right now is Jason Tatum, whose latest sneaker strikes a balance between boldness and practicality, avoiding unnecessary gimmicks. The shoe's upper features wavy lines that symbolize his family tree. If Tatum can replicate or surpass his performance from last season, his sneakers will undoubtedly deserve even more recognition. Nike Book 1. Devin Booker's first signature shoe with Nike had a somewhat bumpy start, debuting last year at Art Basel in Miami, nearly 2,000 air miles away from his home base in Phoenix. The drama surrounding his now infamous Instagram comment dominated sneaker discussions for a weekend, but despite the initial buzz, the Nike Book 1 has earned its place on this list. For me, the standout versions of the shoe have been the creative colorways Booker has sported on the court, which draw inspiration from other iconic Nike silhouettes. The Suns guard has showcased a shattered backboard, Jordan 1-inspired pair, an Air Max 95 neon variation, a design influenced by the ACG Moab, and more. It's evident that Nike aimed to create a shoe for Booker that transitions effortlessly from the court to everyday wear, a quality that's been lacking in performance basketball footwear for years. Despite the extra noise, Nike and Booker delivered on that vision. Adidas Dame 9. Simply put, Adidas basketball is moving in the right direction. The Adidas AE1, which tops this list and has already been named the best sneaker of 2024 so far, is a clear standout. But the three-stripe success on the court doesn't stop there. The Adidas Harden Volume 8 is James Harden's best shoe in years, and the Adidas Dame 9 might just be Damian Lillard's finest signature model yet. Like the AE1 and Harden Volume 8, the Dame 9 features a molded upper shell paired with a sock-like booty liner, a design that feels like a natural evolution from the Adidas Yeezy era. Antetokounmpo. This sneaker has been a long time in the making. Kyrie Irving became a controversial figure during the pandemic when he refused to get vaccinated, leading to public criticism that his actions could endanger countless people by stepping onto the court. This didn't seem to sit well with Nike employees either, especially after Irving publicly called the Kyrie 8 design trash and claimed he never approved it. The situation escalated when Irving shared a link to an anti-Semitic video online and refused to denounce it, resulting in an NBA suspension and Nike dropping him from their roster. 2 years later, after much speculation and negotiations, Irving signed with Anta and debuted his first signature shoe with the Chinese brand, the Kai 1. Despite the drama, the shoe is undeniably sharp. The launch colorway, a striking blend of purple, pink, and white, stands out, and the design picks up where the Kyrie line left off at Nike, featuring a 4-foot strap and incorporating elements of the sacred knowledge Irving is known to value. The Kai 1 marks a fresh start for the star guard. Nike KD 17. While we appreciate the innovative designs that sneaker brands bring to the table, as highlighted by some of the sneakers higher on this list, nostalgia remains unbeatable. The low-top design of the Nike KD17 draws clear inspiration from the Air Max Plus, featuring wavy gradient overlays that echo the iconic silhouette. This is yet another deliberate move by Nike Basketball to reclaim the lifestyle market it once dominated in the 2010s. Was the KD17 the breakthrough moment? Probably not, but its resemblance to the Air Max Plus undoubtedly generated more buzz and potential than it might have otherwise. A disappointing performance by the Suns in last year's playoffs didn't help its initial reception, but fresh colorways and a new season could breathe some life into the model. Adidas Harden Volume 8. The Harden Volume 8 is a Rorschach test of a sneaker. It's undeniably a conversation starter. Does it look good or bad? That depends on who you ask. Some claim it's one of the best sneakers in recent memory. It's not, while others think it's downright terrible, which feels a bit harsh. One thing's for sure, it's James Harden's most talked about signature shoe with Adidas since his debut Volume 1. The design is stripped down yet exaggerated, with a bold, bulbous silhouette that's impossible to ignore. The black and orange colorway? It's reminiscent of the peach emoji. Overall, the sneaker feels like a hefty caboose of footwear. That's the vibe it gives me. Some might argue that's not the most flattering description, but here's the thing. I couldn't tell you what the Harden Volume 2 through Volume 7 even looked like. So, in that sense, the Volume 8 is already a win. Nike LeBron 22. There's no denying that LeBron James' signature line has experienced its share of highs and lows. Designing a sneaker that performs for someone as physically dominant as LeBron, while also appealing to everyday wearers, is no easy task. Like its predecessor, the LeBron 22's upper construction allows for a wide range of material options. We've seen LeBron sport shimmering metallic leather pairs during the Olympics, as well as multicolor versions featuring pebbled leather. The LeBron 22 also introduces one of the most unique swoosh designs we've ever seen. It connects to LeBron's signature logo on the heel and wraps around both the lateral and medial midfoot, yet it never fully forms the traditional swoosh shape. While this might not stand out as one of the strongest models in LeBron's lineup, it will always be remembered for its gold medal-winning moments in Paris. Nike Ja. Ja Morant's debut signature model, the Nike Ja 1, had a solid two-season retail run, but it didn't see much action on Morant's feet due to a mix of disciplinary issues and injuries. Despite this, the shoe made a strong first impression with its low-cut design, which appealed to players at all levels, and its rich storytelling. However, it lacked the on-court moments from its namesake that could have elevated its legacy. The Ja 2 aims to change that, with Morant returning healthy and set to kick off the 2024-25 season in his second signature model. Priced at an accessible $120, the Ja 2 builds on its predecessor's foundation, maintaining the low-cut silhouette and 4-foot zoom air while shedding weight for a lighter feel. Early previews and Morant's preseason wear have shown that the shoe can transform dramatically based on materials and upper patterns. Given Morant's electrifying, high-flying style of play, the Ja 2 has a strong chance of making a lasting impact through unforgettable on-court highlights. Nike Sabrina 2. The Nike Sabrina 2 has already cemented its place in history as the sneaker Sabrina Ionescu wore to secure her first championship and the New York Liberty's first title. It's the shoe she had on when she drained a signature Ionescu logo 3 to seal Game 3 of the 2024 WNBA Finals. It's the shoe she wore while battling through overtime in Game 5. That legacy alone elevates the sneaker, but its impact goes even further. Beyond those iconic moments, Ionescu's second signature model has made waves across the NBA, with Ionescu herself noting the countless requests she gets for pairs. Even Ellie, the Liberty's mascot, has her own custom version. Like Ionescu, the Sabrina 2 stands on its own merits, transcending any labels or qualifiers. Don't call it one of the best women's basketball sneakers. It's simply one of the best basketball sneakers out there, period.
We hear you, Tom.